Good morning again. This is second. I rarely do this. The second video today. This one are my thoughts about the Canadian trucker protests that's going on, and it is a peaceful protest. But I want to make some parallels and give some cautions to our brothers and sisters up there who are protesting for freedom. Mandates are an offense to our freedom. There is no justification, period, for that. By the way, there have been some arguments that says, well, from Canadians. So the unvaccinated drive up your health care costs. Is that okay? And my response to that, don't be stupid. Don't be stupid. People who smoke drive up health care costs. People who have crappy diets drive up health care costs. Why don't we mandate them be put into re-education camps or forced weight loss camps? Don't be stupid with this unvaccinated thing. But let me come back to my original thing. What the truckers are doing, and you got 50,000 truckers, a 45-mile long caravan, the longest in the history of the world, and the prime minister is calling it a fringe group. That's an act of desperation. This is not a fringe thing. It is a statement that we're not going to take, that we in Canada are not going to take it anymore. We in the U.S. salute you, and I'm hearing rumors that they're going to do some kind of caravan thing into Washington, D.C. Now, here's the caution. Back in the day, when the civil rights movement first started, there were peaceful protests about that. But they turned violent. Now, here's the caution. The violence was initiated and prolonged by government, police, sheriffs, National Guard in the state, the fire hoses, the dogs, the beatings, right? And the jailings. But it was part of the idea of peaceful protest. Now, against government. So, John Lewis, who he died recently, but he was OG, civil rights guy back when I was, doing my thing, and I'll never forget what he said, and he would say it a lot. He says, and he has his quiet voice. He says, protest. Yeah, we protest. What does protest mean? And if we look at it, he said, it means getting in the way. You just get in the way. Get in the way. Don't hurt anybody, but get in the way. And when you get in the way enough, people will listen. And sometimes government will hurt you. Almost always, they will try to arrest you. But that's the price you pay for getting in the way. So to my trucker brothers and sisters up there in Canada and anywhere else, if you want to do this, continue, because you're doing a fantastic job of getting in the way. But don't be the first to use violence to protect yourself. If you're going to get beat, take the beating. If you're going to get arrested, get arrested. If you're going to get cited, take the citation. If they're going to lock you up, put you in jail, tow your truck, so be it. Because the goal is to get in the way enough that people will listen and that things will change. Now, back down in the U.S., the ultimate getting in the way event which became extremely violent, was the walk or the attempt to walk across the Selma Bridge. That's when John Lewis got his skull cracked, almost died, almost killed him. But what were they doing? They were getting in the way. They were trying to get to the other side of the bridge. And they got in the way. So let's continue. Let's continue doing that. I support you. I would give you money and GoFundMe, but GoFundMe won't let people do that anymore. Find another way to get that $10 million, right? Get in the way. Keep doing it. Don't buckle now. The city of Ottawa is now declared an emergency, and what that's doing is that they're getting ready to spend money, because they eased up their procurement rules, to buy crowd disbursement tools, weapons to be used against you. And I say, remember here. Remember the fire hoses. Remember the clubs. Remember the things that were used against the other people down here who got in the way. So, continue getting in the way. If you guys like the content, please subscribe and hit the bell icon. Keep coming back. And as always, where you can, carry on.